Well, it's me, Galen. Galen's got Parkinson's. I'm thinking about having a big reorganisation of the channel, and I've got things I've ordered. So that sometime before October, well, maybe early October, there's going to be a rebranding. Somebody's going to get a big cross and stick it in a fire and shove it on my bottom. Oh, that'll be good, won't it? I'll film it all live as I unveil it. It'll be good. Yeah, so as you can tell from the rather uninspiring but sensible thumbnail, this is all about Thranduil, or as Miniature Figurines called him in their catalogue, Elf King. They weren't specific. And he's stood there next to me. He's looking all grand. I daren't move him because I'm trying to be really professional and show an improvement in the quality of my videos. So that's what this is. Is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, honest. Trust me. My research has shown me that because I know I had these figures before I went to college, and that was in 1975, and I suspect I had them for a number of reasons before Easter 1974, because something happened at Easter 1974 that was pretty dramatic in my life, and I think I had the figures before that. At this juncture, I'm not going to go into what happened. I might do at some point, but I don't know whether it's worth my while. I need a lot more subscribers before I divulge that piece of information. I need it to be worth something to me. Yeah, well, I digress, as you will know I do. So I definitely had them then, and I always thought I had them sort of 1972. But the more I've looked back through old diaries, I realise I can't have had, because I only went to the War Games Club in November 72, and we did 300 scale micro armour, and then I got into Napoleonics, and it was while I was into Napoleonics that I found the lads at the club playing what I thought was The Hobbit turned out to be Lord of the Rings, and they were using miniature figurines. So that has to be, I think, 1973. So I've researched that young little companies like Minifigs were a little company when they started, 1960s, early 1970s. They often didn't name things or stamp things or catalogue things. They were pretty much local. The first evidence I can find for miniature figurines as a viable company is in the Airfix magazine in 1973. So they're there. They hint at a complete elven range. They don't specifically mention this figure, but as far as I recall, this is the only Elven King they ever made in the Middle-earth range, the very first range. After that, they went on to Sword and Sorcery. But this very first range, I'm pretty sure, certainly this is the only Elf King I've ever seen. And the Airfix catalogue says 1974 is mentioned. There are references to him in 73. Their own catalogue has him referenced from in a big glossy catalogue and pictured, proper picture of him in 74. So before that, 73, there are hints that he exists, sort of little asides to the Elf King. And I can't see any evidence that it's not this fella here. So I always think he's a lovely figure. I wasn't mad keen on some of the other elves they did, but because they were the only elves I knew were licensed to the Tolkien estate, which was the big hook for us Tolkien fans, whereas others weren't, they always appealed to me. And now, with nostalgia, I look back and think, yeah, I loved them. In fact, I've sold and got rid of all of my later, not earlier, but later Citadel figures, because I want to replace them with these guys. Oh, I saw a great YouTube video this morning. I don't know if you should be plugging other people's videos, but I think this is fantastic and it's well worth watching. And it's a painter who used to work for Games Workshop, and do a lot of graphic design. And the site's called Rogue Trader. And she takes really old figures, like the ones I'm interested in, but she paints them in super modern styles and sort of almost like cartoon characters. She rescues things like I do on eBay. So get it. She doesn't need subscribers, but she's got gazillions. But subscribe anyway, because fair play to lass. The war game site I watch now, so in this genre, more than anything. So think on advert. Yeah, so that's Thranduil, and only a little one today, because he's only a little chap. Yeah, so next time I'm going to do something of a similar vein, I think. I'll see how this goes. If nobody likes this, I'll not bother. But if you like it, give us a subscribe, give us a comment, give us a like, click, thumbs up, whatever you do. And that'll encourage me, won't it, to carry on. Otherwise, I'll keep thinking, well, nobody likes it, so I better keep changing my mind and do something different. Rebranding coming up soon. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta! Ta-ra, Chuck!